2020 has really been the year of the dunks. Consistently all year long, they've been amongst the most popular sneakers to release. And I'm still pretty shocked that I managed to grab a pair. So I got the shoes, I got the juice box, so let's get into it. Today we're taking a look at the Nike Dunk SB High Inverted Celtics. Right, so here we go, a nice purple SB box. Look at that. I don't think I've got one of these boxes the entire year. You can just kind of understand that getting an SB it's a pretty big deal in 2020. So if you take a look at the box, it's all over purple. It has the Nike logo and of course the SB logo. And I'll give you a little look at the size tag. There you go. You know what we're taking a look at today. Now listen, these are pretty crazy, so let me break them out. It's some kind of special paper. It's got some green kind of lines going through it. Almost looks like a huge fingerprint. But either way, let's get out the shoes. Let's get out the shoes. Jeez, man. The Nike Dunk SB High Inverted Celtics. So you do get an extra pair of laces. I did wonder if you did. Yeah, you get the green ones. Now these green ones, yeah, they're very green. So it looks like a normal color blocking of a Nike Dunk, and then you flip it over, and yeah, that's not normal. Yeah, so these are very crazy, and let me tell you, the materials feel fantastic. Look at that hairy suede. Wow, it feels really, really good. The release of these was actually split between regions, like a lot of sneakers have been this year. Asia was actually the first place to get these, and then that was followed by the US in October, and then the EU, we finally got this on December the 1st. Now, the retail price on these, considering the materials, I mean, when you feel these in hand, it feels pretty substantial. I really like the materials. It's $100. You're paying $100 for this. I feel like that's an awesome deal. So yes, these are a little bit more on the crazy side. I mean, SB Dunks, we know there's been some way crazier ones, but you know, these still have their place. So the name Inverted Celtics, of course, Boston Celtics. So yes, on one side you're getting a lot of pink and black. However, when you flip it over, yes, you're getting that green and white, the Boston Celtics colorway. So the trick that this shoe has is when you're on your phone and you change the settings to an inverted display and you turn the camera on and you look through the viewfinder at the pair of shoes, you can see that all of this pink turns into green. And then when you look at the green, that turns to pink. I know it's obviously a little bit of a gimmick, and yes, you can only see it through your phone, but I think it's still a pretty cool thing. I mean, we've got so many crazy things going on with sneakers. They continue to be more and more interesting, from reflective to glow to material that changes color with the heat of your hand. I think the good thing about this is it is still very, very wearable. I mean, the colors on it are actually really nice. Now, I guess there are going to be a lot of people who would just want either this color or this color to be the whole shoe, but this kind of split tone or split section thing, I think is actually pretty cool. Now the majority of this upper, specifically everything that is pink and black, is covered in this extremely hairy suede material. It feels very, very premium. It feels awesome. I really like it. So that goes for the toe box, that goes for the mud guard, and that goes for the entire side paneling of the shoe. However, when you turn it over to the Celtics section, that comes in a more traditional leather like you would expect on a regular Dunk High. And one thing I really do appreciate about SBs is that they have a super well padded kind of ankle area, and this one is definitely no different. If you look at that, it is just a sponge. It is super cushioned, and you definitely feel that on foot. It just kind of makes it a little bit more cushioned around the ankle area. Now, the tongue is slightly shorter than the rest of the ankle area, and it does come in a kind of black mesh material. Now right at the top, again, you get the Dunk High Nike SB logo right in this kind of little patch thing. I think the back of the shoe looks really interesting. That's where it's literally split down the middle from the white and green to the black and pink, and I think that looks pretty cool. Now the midsole is black and pink, just what you would expect. The traction pattern exactly the same as any other Dunk. However, you do have a tiny little green accent right in the center with the Nike SB branding on there. In terms of the resale market for these, actually I feel like if these were released maybe at the beginning of the year, they would have gone for a huge amount. However, I kind of see a little bit of a decline in the market for SBs. I mean, they're still selling out. These sold out instantly. I managed to get these on one singular raffle that I entered. However, I feel like Nike has just been pumping out the Dunks. We've seen so many this year. I guess they're just kind of basking in all of this hype that the Dunk model is getting, and they're taking advantage of it. Rightfully so. I feel like we get more options. There's more colorways. There's more different types of Dunks. And of course, anybody who is a fan of the Dunks get them at a little bit of a better price tag. But either way, thank you guys so much for coming through. Let me know what you think about these. Would you prefer it the way it is, or would you like either one of these two color schemes that it possesses? Let me know down in the comment section. Again, thank you for liking, commenting, and of course subscribing. I will catch you guys in the next one, but until then.